Hello, everyone. I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom stream. Week 31, day 1. So, of course, been ages since we've had a Tower of Doom, as per usual. Now that they only happen once every 11 weeks, they happen once in a blue moon. But I'm not sure I still have the mimic counter up. We will still be trying to hunt the mimics. However, not today, because today will be dedicated to Tower of Doom. Of course, I have no clue why there's two Guild Wars here. But, of course, we have but we have Tower of Doom going on this week. Happened today, and we'll be going for the next 6 days, you know, like a standard weekly event would occur. We have a new typing of weapon, the dagger, as I mentioned in the video, if you haven't already seen. It is very, very bad. It is one of the worst categories of Doom weapons, though there are some that are probably even worse, but yeah, you still want to get it just to have it. It costs 500 gems to buy up to this point. However, it is a very useless weapon you should never upgrade. The main one that you should upgrade if you're looking to put your green scrolls that you're getting into something, put into Doomed Glaive, this one right over here. You might be tempted to put into Book, but if you have none of the Doom weapons upgraded, you want to do Doomed Glaive. That's not a G. Well, technically that's a G, but that's an extra letter. I want that. Wait, it's not called Doomed Glaive? Oh, it's called Doomed Glaive, not Doom Glaive. There it is. Doomed Glaive. You want to put into this weapon. If you don't currently have this weapon, you want to save those scrolls for this weapon. It'll be around whenever the next Grim Woods event is, which, do we even know when that is? Let me double check. 1 second. But if you're going to put any of your green scrolls into something, you want to put into this weapon. Even if you don't own it yet, you want to put it into this weapon. How do we know? We check here. Is Grim Woods happening anytime soon? No. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you have it already. Because it might be a couple months before it rotates back around. However, it'll rotate back around before we have another green Tower of Doom. So still worth saving them for that. Because it's going to be like another year before we have another green Tower of Doom. I hate how long of a distance there is between them. Anyways, so yeah, we'll be doing green Tower of Doom today. We went over a bunch of teams in the other video, like the Godmother one, which we'll be doing towards the later end. Kind of standard Ketris one, which I've ran quite a few other green Tower of Dooms. And the cheapest one, which is actually what I'll be starting with here. Mostly because it's going to be really good for quick killing. You are allowed to use whatever color hero weapon you want. You are not forced to have to use... oh gosh, Isabel, as well as the entire guild. You guys been grinding. What on earth? How are we at 60 already? Wow, you guys been grinding. Also, speaking of grinding, Tyrion, I'm not sure if he's here right now. He ended up finally getting, not only did he get like 2,000 Vault keys last week, he actually ended up getting the new Mythic today, or yeah, earlier today. And I think it was off Explorer 1 as well, because I only saw one token there. So it would have been a lower Explorer that wasn't guaranteed to. But wow, has the guild grinded. 60? Who's doing all the grinding? Papedos and El Loco and Mustaine. But yeah, they're grinding very, 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 very exceedingly high. That is super deep. Where are we on leaderboard? We're ranked 17 because they're grinding so much. Wow. The rank on this leaderboard means very little. But yeah, they're dedicated to the grind, that is for sure. Anyways, speaking of grinds, I'm actually gonna buy the tier 6. I'm mostly doing these for the scrolls, but... Oh, oh no, streamer luck! Oh no! I think you guys see what happens. Oh no, we're lucky. That happened. Should we hand out a code for it? Oh, I forgot, I don't have more codes. Oh no, I'm out of codes! Wait, let me double check real quick. I didn't actually check earlier today. Let me check my Discord. 1 second. Did she give me more codes yet? Because I'm actually out of codes. We used our last one last night, so we might not have any for the next few days or so. Kafka, send me codes! Don't make me spam you more. No, she didn't give me more codes. No! Yeah, she didn't give me more codes. Oh no. Well, we have no codes. But we got a mythic. We got a flaming Ani. Of course, it's not likely that you get a mythic from these things, but it is possible. We've gotten like 15, I want to say, from it. Also, we got a portrait. Oh, good thing we went deeper. Anyways, let's go one more. I think I only had one copy of him too, so now we have 2. Obviously, that generally doesn't even happen. Here, we'd even get a legend. Oh, and we got a fairy dragon set. Oh, that looks cute. Let me go see. What do we get for the fairy dragon set? I'm gonna go spam it in my guild. They'll know what it means. Let's see. Where's the fairy dragons? Where on earth are any of the emotes? Gosh. There we go. Fairy dragons. Oh, we got a couple other cool ones too. I didn't even notice. I don't even pay attention to the emotes most of the time. Also, what are these? Black blood. Those are so dark. When you have like the gray background for the thing. There we go. All the little fairy dragons. Let me see. Let me go make it bigger. Oh, wait, is that the biggest it can go? Why does it look so small? Am I going crazy? Why does it look so small? It looks small. But there they are. I always thought they went a little bit bigger when you had it on the largest possible text. There we go, little fairy dragons. Pretty cool emotes, I like those. They're some of the better dragon ones we have. Even got a standard kind of like green looking one, a blue one for a water dragon. And 2 other weird colored ones. Actually, that one kind of looks a bit more naturally colored than that one. That one has better contrast though. And that one just looks like a water dragon. Anyways, so where are we? So, Tower of Doom. We're going to be using every last sigil we have. And apparently we might be able to go all the way. Or at least pretty close. I might even skip power and such, because we already have a pretty decent amount of stats built up. But let's start going through it and see where we go. So, first things first. Where on earth are we? We got to go do 3 and 2. I think I'll do the earlier haste. I will reach a point where I stop doing haste. But at the super early range, we might as well do it. Do I have copy paste set? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay, let me go get our Rowan team in here. Obviously, we won't be using this Rowan team for too long. You can run this through the whole thing if you wanted to. I'm currently using it with Elementals as well. I mostly showed it with this, so it'd be tankier for newer players. However, I'm going to go like an Archer or something, just because it's speedier. Like, this is going to win at a quicker rate compared to the other thing. Also, hello, everyone. I didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Hello, Isabel. Hello, NASA. Hello, Mister. Hello, Roman. Hope all you've been doing well this week. Hello, Tyrion. Also, you got better luck than me. I got the Mythic. You got the other Mythic. I might have got a random Mythic from that, but you got the new Horde Mimic. Very lucky. Hello, Roman. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Mark. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, Mark Smith. Hello, Supernova. Hello, first before Bill, Mister. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Imperial. Hello, everyone who hasn't said hello, and hello, everyone watching after the fact. Welcome. If you guys have any Tower of Doom questions, now would be a great time to ask, because this is probably the only day this week we're doing Tower of Doom, because there's a chance we're actually going to be able to complete it today. So if you want to ask any questions on stream or in the comment section if you're watching after the fact, definitely make sure to do so. So, of course, right here, we're primarily just taking all the good ones. As far as what's good to take in Tower of Doom, this includes the 2 most noteworthy ones are Heroism and Fireballs. These save you a lot of times, and Heroisms can just skip entire floors as well, which is pretty convenient. You tend to save these for a later amount. If you're going for just a standard 25th completion, you tend to use these, start using them around 22 or 23 normally, depending on how many your guild has found, and just do it to basically wipe out the higher level ones until you get the 25th completion. If you're going for a higher range, you could use it a little bit differently, where you kind of save them until, well, however long you feel like you're going to go. You can basically save them until like Saturday or Sunday, basically, and then throw them all down if you're going to go super, super deep. However, I generally don't go super, super deep. I just do the minimum, which is 25th floor completion, basically until it says 26 is how far we go. That's when you still get up to the little forge scroll things. Anyways, but yeah, you want to go for Heroism and Fireballs. Those are highest priority. Haste has no downside, but it does waste a little bit of time. They're really worth taking early on. However, they're really not worth taking later on. If you're only going for a standard 25, you probably don't need them that much. Because if you bought up to the weapon, you already have enough sigils to get to 25's completion without needing a single haste. So a lot of times you can just skip every single haste. However, if you're planning on going super, super deep, yeah, you do want to take every single one of them. Aside from that, Lucky gives you 2 extra Doom kills. This is really good for getting the rewards done, or if you're trying to make leaderboard. However, if your only goal, which generally is the case, is just to get all rewards done, you reach a point where you really don't need the Lux either. And power just gives you extra stats. Every single one gives you +1 to all 4 of them. That doesn't mean +1 to the total stats because it has like a buffer to like how many you need. So for example, right now we need 10 to get to 10 magic. We need 15 to get to 15 HP, so on and so forth. Basically, how many you need is however many of the stat that it will go to. So attack is currently 12 and will go to 13. So how many do we need? 13. And that's the case for all of them. And power just gives +1 to all 4 of these categories. The reason they're uneven is because of people who scout. You don't actually want to be taking any of these individually. However, people who scout will be finding them. If I'm not mistaken, these 2 are a bit rarer, which is why they're showing, well, it's why the stats are distributed like this. So if a bunch of people are scouting forwards, because you do want to scout out every single room, have someone do that for your guild, whoever is the furthest ahead. And this ends up giving you info, but because these are more common than these, your durability is generally going to be slightly higher than your other 2, even though you primarily only want to be taking powers as far as what you're reporting back to the guild and actually taking yourself. And that's all the good rooms, and obviously the unlocked room. And you want to report that back to your guild in whatever way you guys can understand it. But yeah, we have a weird way of doing it. I'm not sure if you guys can read this properly, but the first number means whatever doom we're currently on, so currently 1. Then we have a bunch of different letters to mark every single thing, and we have a little greater than sign, mostly to make sure the unlock is in last, just to kind of show that the one over to the side is greater than the other one. The main reason why we do it like this is just because it'll make sure you don't accidentally skip the floor, because as soon as you have done the unlock room, you can go straight to the boss room. So if you're not paying attention, if you're grinding a bunch and not really, you know, looking at the screen much, you might simply go undo the unlock and then go straight to the end, and then it might cause you to accidentally skip a room. However, if we do it like this, where we did the haste first, as we did, we can't accidentally skip to the final room because we don't have it unlocked yet. So you generally want to do the unlock last. This isn't required, but it makes sure you don't accidentally end the floor prior to ending the floor. You only did 13,400 battles last week? Oh gosh, that's a lot of battles. Yeah, you grinded like crazy. Congrats on all the rewards though. You did so much. You got like 1 billion vault keys, and like you pretty much got nearly our stack of vault keys, plus you got the mythic today. That's insane. Or you know, the new mythic, the Horde Mimic. We'll eventually get the Horde Mimic at some point, obviously. The grind continues, though will not continue tonight, as tonight is dedicated to entirely Tower of Doom. Tower of Doom and only Tower of Doom. And then we'll go back to the grind the rest of the week. Though we might do the faction event tomorrow, we'll see. I know on the day of, I think I just did the mimics. I still kind of want to keep grinding for it. I think we'll split it half and half. Where like half the stream will do the faction, and the other half will do the mimic grinds for tomorrow. Oh, why'd I do that? We already had the win condition. Whoops. Also, I'm not set to armor right now. I probably should do that. I believe I'm set to 20% to mate magic, which of course is not as good for Owain, especially in this build context. Also, as you guys see, I'm using the new trip that came out. He's in the... Why is this not a 3rd medal? There we go. We're using the new troop that came out. He is currently only in the event key drop table, as the screen mentions right over here. He's pretty good. As far as what he does, he gives 50% mana start to all Fae. This is pretty useful. I might even have a video covering him a little bit later this week. Probably on Wednesday, I want to say, possibly. I'm not sure. But because I want to cover the Tower of Doom video soon, that goes over like everything with Tower of Doom, because I want to cover that sometime tomorrow. But yeah, he's 50% mana start to Fae. That's the most relevant thing about him. He does have enchant to Fae as well, with some magic gain, which is okay. However, you're mostly using him obviously for his 50% mana start. One thing that's pretty nice is Leprechaun's already Fae, and obviously he's not using the 50% mana start, but you do get a bunch of extra stats. Of course, Rowan is Fae, and in combination you could build up some stats. This is even a pure team. This is 2-3, but you can end up doing 3-4 if you use Hierophant hero class to end up getting the max amount of bonus. Like if we change over here, we can see that. So we end up getting 3-3-4. Which is 3 for the Bright Forest troops and 4 for the Fae, because our whole team is now Fae. And you get quite a bit of stats from it. So definitely adds up. And I think it's the best Rowan team now. Of course, the weapon is still flexible. And you can still flex the hero class to something else, of course. You don't have to be running Hierophant like the one that we're running right now. Is actually not... there's the game itself talking about it as I'm talking about it. How convenient. It knows. It can hear me. But anyways, let's go keep doing Tower of Doom. So of course we're doing the Rowan build of that right now, just with a flexible hero class. You can use any hero class you want with it. Really, it just depends. Any hero class, any weapon. Just make sure the weapon doesn't block Rowan. It's pretty much just a standard Rowan team, obviously. The only difference is we're using a different half mana starter, but it doesn't play any differently than a Rowan team does. It just gives you slightly more stats than you normally would when using a Rowan build. Not much, but you know, it adds up. Every little bit helps. Anyways, where were we? We have a 3 and then a 4. So let's take this little guy over here. Who is your bottom card? Oh, that's the new troop that came out. I was just talking about him. King Abaran, or KO. I love his abbreviation. But yeah, he just came out today. He's in the event key drop table. Not sure how many event keys it might take. It could take 10. It could take like a couple hundred. Really depends on how lucky or unlucky you end up getting on it. But he was just added today in the event key drop table. First stream we've been able to use on. We covered him in the video earlier today as well. I'll be covering a Teams video probably sometime this week, because it is relevant enough to do a Teams video on. I don't do that, obviously, for everything that ever comes out, but for some of the more relevant things, and he's definitely in the category of somewhat more relevant things. One thing I haven't messed around with him yet, and it probably won't be tonight, which is why I said I'll probably do it on Wednesday, because I might mess this up on Tuesday night, maybe even Wednesday night, we'll see. But I want to see what I could do with Queen Titania and a few other options, because I haven't actually messed around with him with many damage sources. I mostly just did it with Rowan so far. Haven't really gotten to test him thoroughly yet. Because I'm pretty sure some really good builds with him. Just haven't really had the time to mess with it quite yet. And of course, earlier today, we're starting the Ring Fit Adventure live stream. Going to be doing exercise a couple times a week and just going to be streaming it. It'll help keep me to actually do it. Because one thing that happens when you play that game is after a little while, you kind of like stop or don't feel the need to do it as much. But if we're going to just stream for it, I know people on stream will help keep me encouraged, plus well people to chat to. And I feel like I'll be more inspired to actually exercise. So it'll be our health stream. That series is going to go on for like almost a year though. Probably going to do it like a few times a week pretty sporadically. So if you guys ever want a chill stream of exercising. If you want to see an unfit person try to exercise. No, we should be pretty... Like, I think the first few streams are going to be pretty bad. But we'll get back into the groove of it. We're just really out of shape right now. Like, really, really out of shape. One of the reasons why we should be playing it. It's also a lot more intense than you think. Like, you hear exercise game, it's like, oh, it's going to be such a casual thing. It is not casual. Like, I am still worn out from it. And I already took like an hour break since we streamed it. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Actually, do I already need our Ski a shield? No, okay, good. I was going to say, we better be in kill range. We're still so early on. This team will fall off pretty quickly for starting to need our Ski a shield. And once the point where we kind of need it, we're probably going to dip to the other team. You can run this the entire time if you literally have no other option. However, if you do have other options, you probably shouldn't. Like, it works, but we are going to want to change our team out at some point. Did I pass out on stream? No. Though I definitely got pretty worn out. Oh gosh, we're already not one-shotting. It's so unfortunate. You used up all your event keys and got 5. Nice. I actually only got 1 copy so far, though. I only used like 100 or 150 or something. So I got a little bit unlucky on the first one. And no, I did not get a random mythic while doing it. I meant to open some during the video too, but I actually forgot. It was like 40 minutes long, and I still actually forgot to go over a couple things that I wanted to mention. And that was one of them. Because I actually didn't show any event key opening on that video. I went over event keys pretty in depth, but I didn't actually open any. Okay, we have number 6 here, which is 2 and 4. Oh no, are we gonna take luckies? I feel like I should. Because we're only gonna stop at 26. And for all the people that are like ultra grinding, I should probably take the luckies to help them out. So we'll take the luckies. Hopefully we'll have enough sigils by taking these. Because from a get to 25th completion standpoint, these rooms are actually useless. But from a, should we help the people who are trying to make a higher point on leaderboard, we should probably help them out. Because I'm not going to be using our extra sigils once we get 26, so I might as well get some extra sigils on our way there, if nothing else. So, floor 26. I mean, floor 6. Wow, on earth did I say 26? So we need number 4 here, which is right over here. You got him on the first 50 keys? Nice. Yeah, absolutely love his abbreviation. The fact that it's KO. I do find it kind of ironic, though. Because he's such a support character. Yet his name is KO. Or, you know, his abbreviated name. I still find that really funny. Also, he does have that enchant. So if we really need, like, a pity timer for our mana, we can kind of just have an enchant going. Now, we're getting to the point where I really should switch this team out. It's falling off actually really quick. If we wanted to Urski a shield a bit more often, it would last like to 8 or 9 or 10. But it's already kind of fallen off. Which I didn't expect it to go too long, but still. I expect it to go a little longer. If you really had to, you just Urski a shield spam until you have Rowan for 1 or 2 casts. But I'd prefer switching to the other team then. Because we're starting to get to stat lines where we kind of need to. So like right here, for example, I'm pretty sure I could just Urski a shield kill here. Which I probably should have taken the skull there for a little bit extra damage just in case. I think it's fine though. But yeah, we still have enough. And then if that starts to not one-shot, we could go to double Urskia Shield and do the same kind of thing. All right, we're at 7. I think I should change my team now. Okay, so the main team that we're going to be doing probably for the rest of the time then is mess with this one. So this is the first time we've really been able to use Fairy Godmother in an area where we probably should be using her. Because we've kind of been using her in a lot of weird areas where we can't really build the teams properly. Because, you know, it's like this is definitely her most useful location is Tower of Doom. And she can be used for 3 different Tower of Dooms. All 3 of her colors, which are the colors of... Actually, I forgot off the top of my head. Green, purple, and red. So for green, purple, or red, you can run her during all those Tower of Dooms. So half the Tower of Dooms, including the Tower of Doom we have going on right now. But anyways, this will be the team we probably run for most rest of the time. Obviously, hero class doesn't actually matter since we're set to, since we have no hero. Oh, I just realized a problem, though. We have no targeted for Valraven. That is the only slight issue we might have here. Oh, I should also be careful not to give him full mana. Whoops. Probably shouldn't be giving him full mana like that. Luckily we didn't, but we could have, which would have been scary. I gotta be careful with that. Oh, someone posted something. Oh gosh. Wait. They have scouted the 84? How? How have we grinded this much? Okay, now I need to go pull it. How far has your guild grinded Tower of Doom? I feel like that's very high. Wow. They're going crazy strong on the event right now. But yeah, let me go make that the poll for today. How far has your guild... Oh wait, I'm typing in a chat. I want to make it a poll. How far has your guild gotten or scouted to? How far has your guild scouted to in Tower of Doom? So I'm gonna have one of 0 to 25. Oh no, is that too low of a range? Let me do 0 to 15. 15 to 26, or like 15 to 30, because that means if you're like 15 to 30, that means you basically had a guild that did the objective, or, you know, got it completed today. Someone in your guild, at least. 30 to 60, 70, 75? I don't want to make it too big a range. Yeah, I think 60 to 75, I guess. I'm not sure what range I should really make it. Maybe 30 to 60, and then 60 plus. I don't feel like 60 plus would be too many. Because I'm trying to think of a range that would kind of make sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see what this goes to. Ask your community. There we go. Include unsure. Oh, I did not include unsure. Unfortunately, YouTube only has 4 options. Unfortunately, I do not have a neutral option. Where were we? We're on 7, right? So 7 had only 3, and we're done with it. So let's move on. So 15 to 30. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Because 15 to 30 is basically your guild completed it, or is about to complete it. Which is where I would expect most guilds to be. Mine just seems to be power grinding like crazy right now. However, I would assume the average guild is around 15 to 30. Because that's basically the completion area. Where you're either already completed it or you're right about to complete it. Let's see, what were the other numbers? I can only see the biggest number right now. Oh, the other two are a lot higher than I thought. 30 to 60 and 60 plus. They're both at 1/5 the amount. Up until someone voted for 30 to 60 again. Though they're still both higher than 0 to 15, which I guess makes sense. Because most pretty active guilds will probably be at like the 15 to 30 range by now, I would assume. Let's see. 5 and 3. Also, a lot of newer guilds might not know how to record properly for Tower of Doom, which is a factor. Because there are guilds that don't scout. So we could have had an option for like guild doesn't scout. Because that would actually be a good different poll. Though I feel like it should be overwhelmingly yes, for the most part. Like, that's kind of one of the main mechanics of Tower of Doom. Like, if your guild's not scouting, You should probably talk to your guild and try to coordinate it, because you really should be scouting this event. It is pretty mandatory to get full value from it. Like, I guess theoretically you could still get all rewards without anyone in your guild scouting. However, you're going to be at quite a bit of a disadvantage for getting it done. Plus, it might cost your guild overall more resources compared to otherwise. Oh, so please let me actually kill it. How's this so hard for us just to get one little poke? There we go. We're in a really weird point for mana. Let's see, 5-3. I know some of you are from my guild too, which might bias the poll. Because that might overinflate that really big number. That is true. That is true. I should have had like a parameter like don't vote if you're in my guild right now. Because our guild might be biasing those numbers right now. The 60+ number. I feel like I should have made it 50+. Because I feel like most guilds would not be by 250 by now. I'm not even sure why my guild is at 50 right now. Like, I thought we were at 60, and it's like, yeah, that seems right. No, we're at 84. How on earth are they that far? Like, even the time just to reach that, not even counting the times related to scouting at all. Like, someone's been grinding like half the day to do that, and it is greatly appreciated. Actually, you know what? I'm about to give, like, everyone who has it right now, the top 3. I'm giving the top 3 a gift. So it's Papedos, El Loco, and Mustaine. Papedos, El Loco, and Mustaine. Let me do that right now before I forget. Papedos. Where are they? El Loco. Here's your gifts. Papedos and Mustaine. Where are they? Where's Mustaine? Where on earth? I should just put it in alphabetical order. Would have made this so much easier. But I think it sets it back to default after you click on one. Where on earth is Mustaine? There it is. There we go. I think I did the correct 3. We'll find out later. This is the correct 3, right? Papedos, so yeah, there we go. Alright, so we gave one out to the top 3 then. Someone's missing out on powers though. Someone skipped every power. Or did they? Maybe we just didn't find that many powers up to that point, now that I think about it. Wait, did we just not scout any powers? No power, no power. Wow, we just did not scout a single power, did we? I guess it's 1. Yeah, there's only 1 at 11. Wow, I've never seen so few powers in the first 25. We somehow only found 1 power in the first 25 battles. So I guess we will take the power when we find it. Just because, gosh, there's so few of them to begin with. Only 1? Wow, we got kind of unlucky on that. That's not too big a deal because we got luckier, I think, on fireballs overall. So that's nice. But, wow, well, I don't think I've ever seen so few powers in the first 25. No wonder why. Never mind. He actually did do all of them. There just isn't that many. Anyways, that's how the luck rolls sometimes. It is different for every single guild, so I don't think I mentioned it this stream, but yeah, do not copy what our guild is doing, because they are completely different for every guild. So you can't just copy another guild's already scouted stuff. You can copy your own guild scouted stuff, because it's the same across your entire guild, but it is not the same across multiple different guilds. So what your guild has to do is different from another guild. However, every individual person in your 30-person guild all have the same everything. So you can report back what the rooms are. But from guild to guild, it is different. So you can't just copy another guild's rooms. So do be mindful of that. I don't think I mentioned that in the stream. But yeah, don't just copy everything that we're doing. Because your guild has to do something different. Okay. We have a haste here and 3. So we'll take 2 and 3. Oh, you didn't vote for that reason. Makes sense. Let's see. We'll take the red over there. Given the Kingdom Helper problem, do you recommend holding Zejin and Magrim at 25 stars? You could if you wanted to. I feel like there's going to be so many that are going to be bottlenecked into the future that I think it's just fine to upgrade it personally. Because realistically, we're going to have a lot of kingdoms that are going to start reaching that point very, very soon. And I think the benefit of having all of them leveled is outweighs the fact that your middle task is always going to be something bad almost every single time. Which, what even is my middle task this time? Pretty sure it's something bad. Oh no, I actually had a good one. I need the pet. I'm still trying to get pets for Whitehelm or whatever it was. Because I believe Whitehelm needed a pet, yeah. We need 6 more, or 5 more copies. But, yeah, that one event key one is super annoying when it replaces your middle. I hope they change that in the next patch, because there's probably a lot of people mentioning it to them now. There already was in the past, but now there's going to be a lot of people mentioning it because it's actually affecting them. So I'm pretty sure they will hopefully change it for next patch due to the high amount of feedback they've been getting from some very vocal people. Pretty sure they'll hear it and hopefully make adjustments. Because the way they have it right now is really annoying. Because it kind of forces you to kind of have to make that decision, like, do you not want to upgrade the upgrade you have the materials to do? Where it should just be a no-brainer, like, okay, yeah, I'll just go upgrade it. But because that one event key task in the middle, it's kind of making it kind of awkward. Because it's making your middle task almost always bad. And while you're generally not going to get too much value from it, you will eventually get, like, war coins there if you still need it, Imperials, you know, things that are actually useful. Maybe a verse that you needed. I personally buy all of them regardless. Just in case, you never know. You got a Cursed Gnome? Nice. Yeah, when was the last time we've gotten a Cursed Gnome when it wasn't a Vault event? It's been so long. Luckily, I don't need them anymore, so I don't really mind too much not getting Cursed Gnomes, but it has been forever. Like, obviously, we got, like, what, 6, 7, 8 during the last week thing. However, those were during a Vault event, not just naturally found. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the only problem with running Wish Gem in this mode that I didn't really think about until I saw fully empowered Valraven. Or until I saw Valraven, I should say. Because I noticed it earlier. But, that is scary. When we accidentally give the Valraven full mana. That's very rarely going to occur. The only problem is it is going to occur ever so occasionally. And it will be scary every single time it does. It will never not be. Hopefully it will just never cast. And hopefully it'll just never get the mana to begin with. Yeah, that's scary when that happens. It will happen at least once. A Valraven will escape us. It's going to happen. But I think if it's going to happen, it's going to happen only once total. I highly doubt it's going to happen like multiple times. Once is probably the limit. And if you guys still have any other questions, definitely leave them in chat. And feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Oh gosh, no. The one time I needed to actually hit it. He actually got the Wish Gem from us. No. I need that Wish Gem. Luckily it didn't hit Valraven at least. At least it didn't hit Valraven. Oh no, it gave him yellow. Oh no. Should I risk it? No, let's do it this way. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Use true damage him here. Gosh, those Valravens are scary now. I don't mind playing it this way though. Because even if we lose a Valraven, it's not too big a deal here. I think we have enough sigils to be fine. Alright, so we're on floor 11. This is literally the only power we have. I was going to potentially skip them. However, it's literally only one. So I might as well take it to help out the guild a little bit on stats. Like, if we had like 4 or 5, I probably would have taken like 2 or 3 of them and then left the rest. But somehow we only have 1. So I'll take the 1. You got your 5th max Doom weapon today. Nice, congrats. Yeah, it is so annoying to upgrade them. I still hope they add something else to make that easier. On the long list of things I wish they would do, that they slowly do over time but not quick enough, that is on that list. Like, we somewhat got a feature in 6.1 last December that kind of addressed it, and by kind of, I mean, like, extremely kind of, because it did not really help the issue that much, like, at all. But, hopefully it'll get around to fixing it properly soon. Because it's so hard to get. Okay, what do we need here? We'll go for some true damage here. Grab another cast of this. So we... Oh, don't do HP. I needed the Wish Gems there. Because now we're going to have a weird true damage kind of situation. Which I kind of want a Word Breaker here, I think. Not because of his damage, but because of his mana accumulation. Ooh, that's kind of unfortunate. Should be fine here, though. So we do that, get over mana, and then true damage kills them out. Yeah, only 2 of the weapons are really useful. The Doomskull converting weapon and the that hits all enemies, and the books. With the Doomskull converting weapons being highest priority and the books being second priority. The rest of the weapons technically aren't needed. I think the third best category would be hammers. However, as long as you have the AoE weapons, they're generally better than the hammers in almost every situation. So they're really the only 2 categories you need upgraded. And we know what this category is now, dagger. Because one thing that we didn't know was what on earth this category was going to be. And now we know it's a useless dagger. Because there was, or not concern, but you know, there could have been, they could have been useful, but they weren't. But because they're not useful, that means we know for sure now that we don't need to worry about the other thing. Because, yeah, they're useless. So we don't need to worry about upgrading them, which is kind of convenient. So now there's only pretty much 2 categories of Doom weapons that are even, like, remotely relevant. And it is, the Doomskull Empower, or the Doomskull, full AoE weapon category, and the book category. And if you really, really wanted to go for a third, there's technically the hammer category. And I think I have enough to almost upgrade all hammers, if not all of them. So I could technically do that now. But I'm probably going to hold off, because I don't really see much of a situation where I'd really bring them out for the most part. No, I haven't maxed all the hammers yet. I'm considering it, though. I'm definitely considering it. It's so situational when you would use them instead of the other weapon, though. But there are situations where they actually would be better than their full AoE Doomskull counterpart. It's just super situational, though. A 6 true damage, actually going to kill it. Alright, this is a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. Because I can't really hit him. Can't really hit him. There we go. At least not properly anyways. Oh wait, am I still using armor right now? Oh no, I switched back. Okay, just making sure. For a second I thought I was still using armor. Whoops. Nope, we switched. I actually remembered. Alright, we need 5 and then we need 2 over here. And then we'll keep moving forward. Onwards! What do we need here? We'll take our blues. Hey, I wished him appearing exactly where we were. Good thing it doesn't actually block. That'd be so annoying if it did. Well, luckily it doesn't. Because that would have blocked out our move if it counted as a block. I wonder if they ever rebalance it in the patch, if they will make it count as a block. Currently they don't. They're not matchable, but they don't count as a block to... like, you're allowed to move them, but they're not matchable. If that makes sense. Like, you can't match them with anything, but you're allowed to move them. I wonder if they'll ever nerf it by making it so you can't move it. Probably not, because that might lead to too many gems being unmovable, because they're definitely going to add more unmovable gems in the future. So they probably wouldn't want too many of them to exist. Because then you're going to get a lot of situations where the board just gets completely blocked. Which would not be good. Also, why is so many things randomly getting submerged? I would prefer them not to. That'd be very convenient. Because trying to kill it with skull only is very annoying. Luckily it just drops submerge. Hey, we do have that curse mechanic too. Keep forgetting about that. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that off the true damage dealer? I don't use him too often, but he's pretty good. Oh wait, the double haste? That's a lot of H's. We got an H, a capital H, and a 3. So this is haste, heroism, and unlock. Oh, we got a triple H. That's the most amount of H you can possibly have. And so we need every room. 2, 4, 5. Just make sure to take 3 last. Rest of order doesn't matter too much for this one. And with double haste, we should probably end up getting a thing from it too. A Valrave. Oh, there he is. He's already right there. We're just talking about you. Should I risk giving him mana? I'm actually just gonna do this and hope he gets hit. Because I don't want to give him... I don't want to proc too many of them because Valraven might go crazy. So I'm gonna try winning this way instead. So I'm gonna throw down a ward breaker there. Throw down that. Actually, why'd I do that? I should just done true damage first. Actually, that literally just wins. There we go. Alright, so I already got the Valor even payoff. Perfect. 13... Oh yeah, duh, I forgot. It's everything but 3. Well, technically all of them, but I want to take 3 lashes to make sure I don't accidentally move forward. Oh yeah, I didn't build any Beatrix teams for this week. But yeah, Beatrix and Truffle can both be used for this event if you want to. They're both really good options. I went down a really weird route that uses Gob Truffle. Mostly because I wanted an instance where I can actually use her. This is probably the last time we're using her in, like, forever, though. Realistically, I'm not bringing Gob Truffle back out for a very long time. Well, then again, I might use it for Guild Wars. Just once, just to kind of see what it can do. But after Guild Wars next week, I'm probably not using her for almost anything for a while. And I'm mostly just messing around with it because of how recent she is. While still being viable. But after Guild Wars next week, she'll probably be retired for a while. Like, she's not bad. But you have to play around her mechanic a lot. It's better just to not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's about to escape. Wow, we got really lucky. We've gotten absurdly lucky there. So I'm gonna do this. He already has full mana, so I can't give him full mana again. If anything, it would almost be beneficial, so something else would cast. Alright, that's kind of scary now. I don't have any way to deal with Valraven properly. And it's gonna become a bit of an issue as we move forward. If I don't change to something else. Could always do like Truffle Infinite Loop. We can't use Mirage Queen though. Is there any good green Fae for damage? I feel like the answer to that is no. Like all the good green or all the good Faes are like red or purple. Like there are some green ones, but like Rowan for example. But a lot of like the really heavy hitters, I'm pretty sure under the red or purple category, particularly purple. Also, we have that Fae ring as well that we could try building a 4-team out of. If we like really wanted to. I've never been too big a fan of Suna personally. Isn't she a double damage, true damage, if I'm not mistaken? Haven't used her in a while. I'm not sure if I have a second Scourge of Honor, but I'd almost rather just use a second Scourge of Honor in that case. But I'm not actually sure if I even have a second one. Because one thing I haven't bothered doing is trying to get a second copy of every mythic. Though technically we got a second copy of a mythic today. We got it right at the beginning of the stream. When we cashed in our streamer luck for today. Oh, why'd I do that? That was a really bad idea. We're in a really bad position now because I just blocked all my mana. I need yellow, and there's not a single yellow on this board. I'm not sure why I casted that. That was a really bad idea. I do not cast her ability. We need to retire this team. We're gonna go like Truffle or something. We had our fun with it. She got to do her thing. Hey, come on, we got a match. Look, it's a Wish Gem, and a Wish Gem. We got a triple right there. Come on. Obviously, they're not matchable. But look, we got a triple. That'd be funny if you tried getting stars across the entire board. Can we get it right here? No. That would have been really funny. I want to see like a whole line of stars. I don't think I've ever seen more stars on the board. What is that? 8 total. Well, I guess I could have counted them manually there. But we almost have a whole line. If all 8 of them were perfectly in that row, we'd have 8 on the board. Oh, we got 9 on the board. And say goodbye to them. How did that not give them full mana? That was 9 different procs. All at a 20% chance. And not a single one rolled the 20% chance. Right, let's go retire this team. Oh no, what do we build into next? Let's go build one on the fly. What are we even doing here? 14 is just 2, so let's build over top of 2. Alright, let's go from scratch. What do we want to build into? I'm tempted to do double truffle. Just like some other options. Let's do it based on base rarity. Just want to see some of the options we have. So we have I thought you were Fae for a second. I was like, wait. Wait. Actually, I am curious. Could you do it by Fae? Just want to see something real quick. At least use something new. I want to see if we can use the new 50% start. Yeah, Suna is in that category. Let me double check our ability again. Isn't it just a double true damage poke? Steal a bunch of life from the 2 weakest enemies and steal magic from the 2 strongest. I feel like it'd be too slow compared to an AoE option. I'm not a fan of most of our options here under Fae. Like, there's a few that aren't that bad, like Alder. Well, that's not even a mythic, that's a legend. Yeah, we could build a pure true damage team. Of course, we have the Ketris build, which I showed for the thing. Phoenicia is usable, though I'm not sure I will really want to bother building around it. So is Quetzalma. Or Quetzalma. Oh, so is Scourge of... Oh, gosh, we got Lord of Slaughter. You know what we got to do. Yeah, I got access to Lord of Slaughter. How do I want to do this? We could build a Wish Gem build out of Lord of Slaughter. But I'd rather just build an all-in crazy skull build. I need, like, weapon... What do I even need here? Oh, but we need a mana accumulating option. Maybe I'll replace out one of them for, like, a leprechaun. Doomed... what color were we not using? Yellow? What's the yellow one even called? I don't remember. Doomed Axe. And then we got, like, a leprechaun in here. I care about leprechaun casting more than him. But not more than Lord of Slaughter. And then we set our banner to, like, Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. I don't know, the -1 purple on Leprechaun could backfire some. Though, I think it's fine. Oh, I do want to change the class, though. I don't know, is Elementalist fine? We're gonna get a slower start. I'd rather have, like a tanky half-mana start class, like Titan or something. We're not using brown, though. Oh, yeah, let me go double-check minus brown banners. We're just not using any brown. Let's see, a green-blue? I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll go to +2 green, +1 blue. Did we go Elementalist? Elementalist would be safer, but slower. We don't have Enrage, though. That's gonna go Titan. We get half-mana start, we get Enrage. We gotta use this Brown Storm, though. Like, literally every option is useless. Alright, let's roll with this. I think that's fine. Has a quick little skull build off the top. Oh yeah, I have 20% to 8 magic. I don't actually need magic on this team. I can just go pure seasons. Well, not pure seasons, 20% to 2 seasons. Why do I have 2 armor builds? Oh, let's see. Where are my seasons at? There we go. Anyways, let's go run it with this, just for the fun of it. I might change to a more serious team, but... let's just mess with a really weird skull spam build off of green. See what we could do with this. Obviously, like, Beatrix or Truffle focused team would probably be our best option next. But, I want to see some big explosions. Oh yeah, Brown Storm does help us, because we need to convert the brown. This converts purple, so he's very dead. Oh, so this is the category of Doom weapon that's worth crafting. If you wonder why, just watch the next, like, 2 minutes. And it will be very evident. Let's see. Oh wait, I thought you needed that mana. Whoops. It would help if I actually take his mana. That's the only room, right? 14... Yeah, we got it. But these Doom weapons are insane. It's like the first category you should be upgrading for every color. So the green ones you get this week should be going to the green version of this one. The Doomed Glaive, specifically by name, is what it is called. Even if you don't have it yet, just wait and to use it on a Doomed Glaive. Oh no. Oh, I don't have alignment. I do have a poke. But they're not the same. Oh, I didn't actually get to use the weapon there then. Oh no. That does happen sometimes. They've got a lot of skull damage, and not all of it wants to land sometimes. I'm gonna risk this. If we die, we die. Good old Lord of Slaughter. Let's explode everything. I want one big burst again. I'm gonna risk it again. We'll let RNG decide if we win. And it has decided we win. Oh, so I'm pretty sure Lord of Slaughter is still top 10 mythic in the game. You probably don't see me using him too often. Mostly because he's really high risk, high reward. But gosh, is he high reward. Like, yes, there's a risk. But when it rewards with like auto win. And you also can occasionally have guarantee alignment, because as long as you have brown to purple, brown to skull, you have guarantee alignment there. I said purple because I was thinking of the other weapon. Because I was like thinking of its alignment while saying the other thing. Let's see. I'm gonna risk this. There's a high chance it misses. Ah, I missed. Come on, Lord of Slaughter. You're supposed to always land. And it was a kill with the weapon. And it's still our turn. And we have full mana on everything while it's still being our turn. Oh, sorry, what was your question, Aaron? My bad. Oh, so hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Which metals would you recommend to use and upgrade, not use to upgrade troops? Wait, which metal would you recommend to use to upgrade and not use to upgrade troops? I'm not sure what you mean by this. All metals auto-upgrade. Like, every metal you have will upgrade to a full metal when you get to that point. Unless you mean using them on troops. I'm not sure what you mean otherwise. You mean using curse runes to convert them into bigger ones? I personally don't feel like this is worth it until way later in the game. Like, I don't even feel like I'm at a point where it is worth doing. With how much grind we have in. Is that what you're referring to? Because I would say overall, it's not worth upgrading. Unless you're like about to upgrade a mythic. And you want to have like the extra guarantee. By upgrading up one of them or something. But overall, I would say it's not really worth doing in most situations. You have to be really far into the game for it to be worthwhile. And despite how much progress we have on this account, I still feel like we're not at a point where it's worthwhile to do the curse rune conversion. Okay, we're good. We do have alignment off the Doom weapon. Right, there we go. Oh, as far as what you do to upgrade them, you do it based on what their rarity is. So, for example, with something like an Aberrath, which is a legendary, we'd want to do 1 legend. Then for its second level, do 2 legends, which it won't let me show. And then for its final level, we'd want to do either 3 legends or 1 Nisha for its final level. For example, let's take a... how about a rare? So these you tend to do for Bounty Hunter. You can end up doing 1 rare, then end up doing 2 rares, and then end up doing 1 ultra rare or 3 rares. So basically, it's 1 of its rarity, 2 of its rarity, and then either 3 of its rarity or 1 of the above rarity. So right here, we can either do 3 Yasmins because it's a rare, or 1 ultra rare because it's a rare on its final level. And in this case, we'll do an ultra rare. You can also end up doing the inverse, where you use the lower one. So, for example, if we take a, I don't know, what else do I kind of need upgraded? That would actually be worthwhile to upgrade. I don't know, Apophysis is used occasionally. Sure, why not? So, like for example, with Apophysis, let's say we did not want to use a epic here, because we don't have that many epics compared to ultra rare. So one thing that we can end up doing is using 3 ultra rare. So when you're doing a rarity of a troop, you can use 3 of the below instead of 1 of the above. Similar to how at the final level you could do 3 of the current rather than 1 of the above. So like right here, we have two different options. I can either use 3 ultra rares or 1 single epic. So here, for example, we can use 3 ultra rares just to change it up. Then we'd want to use 2 epics, and then we can either use 3 epics or 1 Anu. And right here, we'll do the 2 epic, of course. And now right here, we have the choice between either or. So right here, we'll go for either 3 epics we can end up doing, or 1 Anu. We want to save the Anus and Nishas for mythics for the most part. So what we're going to want to do here is use 3 Aranias, or 3, they both count the same. You can even mix and match them and it still counts for the full amount. And there we go. And we got 100% and boom, another one upgraded. But yeah, that's how that works. I think that explains your question. Yeah, we got some things upgraded from the billion horde of things we accumulated last week. Anyways, let's keep going. But I think that answers your question. Let's see, 5 and 4. But yeah, the troop doesn't gain any stats based on what medal you use. It just determines like what rarity you need to be using. Because the actual medals you use have no effect on what stats you get. The only thing that affects what stats it gets is the typing of the troop. Because the stats that they all get are already predetermined. Oh no, he got an extra turn. Well, not an extra turn, but we didn't get an extra turn, I should say. It wasn't necessarily him getting one. Just us not getting one. We could do this. It's not too much value, but it's fine. Ooh, we're frozen. I do not... Hey, this would be a good Hierophant instance. I'll take a skull and then just do this. There should be enough damage, even if we don't extra turn here. It should hit him so hard that he just dies. 1 HP. Good thing he had bleed. Really? 1 HP? Alright, where are we? We're at 16. We have to take a 5 and a 4. But we should hopefully be able to clear through all the battles tonight. That was the goal. I didn't put it in the title in case we couldn't reach it. But I should probably edit the title to be completing out the entirety of Tower of Doom. Because I have a feeling we'll be able to. I just didn't put it in the title because I was not 100% sure if we'd have enough. Because I normally don't buy to tier 6, so I feel like I will be going forward. Just because they added the new mechanic now that is related to upgrading those things. So now that we kind of know, and that it's pretty bad, I figured probably a good idea to buy to tier 6 from now on. Because you get some pretty cheap scrolls that way. I think they come out to like 60 something or 70 something gems each. Which might still sound like a lot, but it's cheap relative to the alternative methods of obtaining them. Hello, Defiant! Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're at 16. We cleared out all that. Good to go. Just keep moving forward. Hello, Matt. If you had 1 Nisha medal, 6 Anu medals, and excess runes, would you craft the second Nisha? Well, it depends what you're trying to do. I feel like the answer is no. But it really depends what your goal is. Because in that situation, you can't both craft a Nisha and do the other upgrade. Because you wouldn't have enough Anus left. Because it would cost you 5 Anus to make a Nisha. Because one thing that you can do is use 3 Anus, then 2 Nishas, then 3 Nishas to upgrade a troop at 100% chance. As far as a mythic is concerned. And if you did like 3 Anu into 2 Nisha, that would 100% allow you to do a silver upgrade on a mythic. The problem with that is the situation you mentioned cannot do that while upgrading. And even in that situation, I'm not sure it's worth the upgrade necessarily. But the amounts you just mentioned, that scenario is not possible because you wouldn't have enough Anus. Uh, 17. We got a 2, a 3, and a 4. So basically everything but 5 then. Just avoid the little gold room then. Goal is to maximize stats for Guild Wars. Well, you generally don't need to upgrade mythics for that then. Like, just upgrade literally everything that isn't your mythics. And you'll be good to go. Like, just make sure every troop that you're using that isn't a mythic is maxed. Well, maybe not every legends, because that'll be a little hard to do. But make sure, like, everything epic and below that you're using for Guild War is maxed, and you'll be good to go, pretty much. Like, I wouldn't really worry about upgrading legends and mythics too much for Guild Wars. Legends, you can get to a point where you kind of prioritize them a bit. But it is so hard to upgrade mythics, so I wouldn't really worry about them not being upgraded for Guild Wars. Because realistically, especially if meta ever shifts, you're not going to have them upgraded. Even if you're only using one mythic per team, you're probably not going to have enough resources to upgrade them all. And it's not even counting your defend team, though obviously your offense teams are higher priority. Alright, we'll throw the explosion down. Do we have alignment for Lord of Slaughter? Oddly enough, I have alignment for the thing I don't have full mana on. Go figure. So we'll go for this. Grab the other one down. Take that as well. And we're good to go. They mean for the 3 medals you use for your teams? Oh, wait, what? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that. Wait. If you had 1 Nisha medal, 6 Anu... Wait, was that the question? Because they were mentioning crafting. Unless I misunderstood the question. So, like, the standard Anu Nisha... Nisha for magic. Or triple armor for, Rowan. I don't fully understand the question then. Because they mentioned crafting. Unless I'm looking at the wrong question. Oh, they meant should they craft a second Nisha? Oh. Oh, I understand the question now. Is it worth it? It actually might. I understand the question. So that means if you craft... Yeah, so you have 6 Anus. 5 of them would become a Nisha. Yeah, that's worth it. That is worth it. Okay, I understand the question now. Yes, the answer is yes. My bad. I understand what the question is now. So yes, if you were to have 6 Anus and 1 Nisha, you could make your 5 Anus become a second Nisha, so you have 1 Anu double Nisha for Guild Wars. Yes, that makes sense. That would be worth it. So the answer is yes. I didn't understand that was the question. I was going about it in a way more complicated way than what it was. But yes, the answer is yes. That is one of the few instances where it would be worth upgrading for. Because then it will allow you to go 20% to Nishas. It also, you only need to ever have 1 Anu. Because any excess you cannot actually use from an equipped standpoint. But yeah, that would be worth it. I haven't really been paying much attention to the mechanic, but this Doom weapon actually does great to create, I believe, 5 extra Doom skulls on top of the amazing thing it already does when we're in a Doom fight. Not one of these specifically, but this final fight over here. Alright, so that was every room we needed, right? We're on floor 17, so that's everything except 5, which is what we did. So let's move on. Wait, let me change the title to stream because we're 100% chance we're completing it. Green Tower of Doom, doing all 25 fights. 25 Doom floors. There we go. Doing all 25 floors of Doom. I wasn't sure if we would make it, but we definitely are at this point. So the title has been updated. Full completion of Tower of Doom. I know, Valraven. That's a lot of purple. The sadder part is that's a lot of purple, but no extra turn. I'm still going for it, though. It's going to chain kill almost the whole board. I'll throw that down. Double check. Yeah, we'll throw it down. Alright, finally, first time this entire battle, we actually get purple alignment. And he's dead. Yeah, the situation that you mentioned, it is worth upgrading the Anus into a Nisha in order to have 2 Nishas and 1 Anu to be able to set. It's not too big a deal if you go into a Guild Wars with only 1 Nisha though. Because one interesting thing you can kind of do is 20% mana start 1 Nisha and then a 10% cleanse. So that you have a cleanse. You can theoretically also put a Seasons there if you happen to not need cleanse on a fight. So you basically afford all stats with 20% mana start. You don't necessarily need to have double Nisha. There's also a lot of times in Guild Wars where having 20% into 2 cleanse or just literally 3 cleanses is better than any other option. Generally only Guild Wars is the only mode where that is applicable. However, there are a lot of times where just a billion cleanses is the best way to go. Though do keep in mind, Orpheus does not trigger if you're stunned, which is kind of ironic given that it's a cleanse ability. But it does not actually trigger if you're currently stunned. So any troop that is stunned will not be able to roll the 10% Orpheus every turn. It also rolls it as 3 individual 10%, so 3 of them is not 60%. It's like a 26.5 or something? I can't remember. But it's whatever 3 10%s are, plus whatever your base is, which is 10% and 20, then 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth. So you're basically getting 4 cleanse rolls every single turn if you have 3 Orpheuses. You're getting 3 individual 10%s, and then whatever your cumulative 10% increasing roll is, where you have 10%, 20%, 30, so on and so forth. And of course that's halved when you're cursed. It goes from 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't have alignment here, do I? Let's take that for now. Oh, I had alignment before we took that skull on that new board, though. Could technically taking that red's not too big a deal. That should kill him, unless we miss very hard. Good old Lord of Slaughter. But yeah, he's still very broken. He never hasn't been. I just don't use him that much. Like, relative to how good he is, I really don't use him a lot. It's just he's not too good for Explore 12. Not that he's bad at Explore 12. It's just sometimes he backfires so hard that you do lose in that kind of context. Like, his speed is generally slower than other options in that context. When you're in like a super hyper restriction like these other modes, it's not as bad. Because a lot of the teams that you can normally build them are some of the, you know, some of the better ones. Relative to the mode. But when you have literally every option possible, you take him a bit less often. He tends to be a lot better in modes where you're restricted to a certain type of team. I'm not a fan of our current options here. Oh, there goes Hero. But yeah, he starts to... Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where he's really starting to show his backfiring. Oh, no. I'm going to risk the explosion here. He better not get Devourer. That'd be very unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Gosh, might need to put the Leprechaun in front of him. Oh, let's see. Was that the only 2 we needed? We're on floor 18. About to switch to Truffle at this rate. Truffle or Beatrix or something. Get like an infinite loop down. Yeah, I'm tempted to switch to like double Truffle build. Like Doomed Axe, which is the brown version of this. Followed by like, oh yeah, we're up against a Doom. I can actually risk this. It didn't land though. Oh no, I got one off the Cascade. That's fine. Yeah, I gotta keep remembering, we actually get a 5 extra Doom Skull spawn now. So we can risk it a bit more, because we don't have to worry about alignment similar to Lord of Slaughter, which ends up creating 6 additional for its convert. This one does 5, but only if there's a Doom on the opposing team. This normally doesn't occur in a normal fight, obviously. However, there is a place where it does, and that's Tower of Doom. Which is what we're fighting right now. Like, this weapon wasn't already strong enough without that benefit. It's even stronger in this context. You definitely don't need to be running it for something like this, though. But it's definitely a nice weapon option. Yeah, we're on 19. A diverse floor of only 4. Excuse me, gosh, a big sneeze. That came out of nowhere, too. Oh, gosh. Oh, now my nose hurts. Gosh, that was that was like a hyper sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. I'm like all sniffly. I came literally out of nowhere. What do we have here? We don't have the extra convert, so we'll take the Doom then. Or not, you know, the Lord of Slaughter. Oh, throw that down. I don't know, is this worth it? I'd rather just take a skull poke here, I think. Come on, Lord of Slaughter, get full mana already. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. We have double poke. Oh, he's already. Oh, almost! He's revived, kept him alive. Barely. I'm not trying to kill him. He's literally just gonna revive. 4 HP, back to full. Luckily, Lord of Slaughter will clean him though. There we go. Gosh, that was like the most intense sneeze I've had in a while. Came from nowhere too. I had like no build up. It was just like, up, all out. Big ol' sneeze. Anyways, where were we? Let's go get Explosion. Oh gosh, the annoying Spirit Fox. It does so much damage too. There was actually a point in the game where the later battles of Spirit Fox were always going to one-shot you. There was a point where like no amount of durability you would have would actually help you survive. In the current state, the game that's not as big a deal because there's way more stats now than when Tower of Doom first came in version 3.0. Because of course we're in version 6.2 now, which is like double the version number. But when Tower of Doom first came around in 3.0, wasn't that 3.0? I'm pretty sure it was. I can't remember. But whenever it came around in like 3 point something, 4 point something, stats were way lower, of course. Which made something like the Spirit Fox in these last few battles, like right here, actually capable of just always one-shotting you. Oh, I was looking at the other weapon convert. That was weird. I was looking at the other one as like the option for it. Fail. Anyways, 20. What do we have here? We take 4. Oh, is that low gadget? Also supernova. What do we need here? I'm gonna throw this down. Oh no. Okay, I need to maybe retire this team. It is too high risk, high reward for how hard they're hitting. Because we almost like auto lose when we miss now. Which is not good. Like, we're taking way too much damage back. Like if this next Lord of Slaughter misses, we just die. I'm actually gonna hold. It's too risky to actually cast right now. Alright, now it's worthwhile. Oh, he got revived. No. Okay, I'm gonna take the risk here. Let's see. Okay, now it's guaranteed. Perfect. And now he can't possibly revive again. There we go. That was a little bit of a sketchy battle there. Well, another alternative is we could put something else in first slot, technically. Let's see, we're on battle 20. Okay, I think we're gonna switch to a truffle. It's starting to get too scary to use this. I guess we'll use it for one more fight. After we're almost at the point where we can start just spamming scrolls. Kind of forgot about that too. We're getting pretty close because our main goal is, oh gosh. Our main goal is mostly just to hit 26, as in 25th completion. Let's see. I'm gonna explode here. I just want to see what our board's gonna be after. Because it can't be much worse than what we had. Plus now we have hero weapon. I'm gonna risk the hero weapon here. In case it dies to Lord of Slaughter, at least we get value from it casting its own cast. Good to do it again. There's enough alignment chances where it's probably gonna land, and it did. Lord of Slaughter is guaranteed, so we'll go for that. Lord of Slaughter is not guaranteed here. Though it is probably still worth doing. Oh, I should probably... Oh, no, that wouldn't have been extra turn, never mind. And we'll do it one more time. I'm not even sure what the alignment is. We're just going to go for it and hope it lands. Let's hope the RNG gods will help us. Anyways, floor 21. I should probably switch to a truffle team. Also, I'm probably skipping this one haste, because we have way more than enough sigils at this point. So I'm going to skip all the haste here, fourth. Meaning only one battle. Technically two, because we're probably fireballing by then. One battle, and then one battle. Alright, let me check how many fireballs to heroisms we have. So what is our current pathing for fireballs and heroisms? So... Fireball... No. Oh, let's do our fireballs from inverse order. So 25 we heroism. 24 we fireball. 23 we fireball the fireball and then fireball the 3. Or actually the 5. And then we take the 3. Or we could double check what the battles are and see which one we want to do the most. But basically we fireball the fireball and then fireball one of those two. Likely the 5. And then I believe that's every fireball we have. Which means the only rooms we still have left are 2 battles here. 2 battles here. 2 battles here. 1 battle here. And then 0 battles here. So that's the final boss at 24 then, basically. So we don't have that many battles left. Anyways, let's go change... I don't know, we might just stick with this, I'm not sure. It's a really fun team to use. We have enough sigils where if we accidentally lose, it's not that big a deal. So you know what, I'm just going to stick with this team the rest of the time. If we lose, we lose. We have enough sigils where it's not going to matter that much. This is probably a point where you'd probably want to switch out the team though. I'll see what happens. Do I have alignment? No. Now I do. Gosh, all that and it doesn't kill. Oh, we actually got double hit off that. Nice. And he's dead. Doesn't even matter what we take. Could have done the Doom Weapon for more damage, though. Anything would have been enough to kill there. Also, I don't think we cast the Possessed King a single time. Also, the Doom has immune, so it wouldn't even help there. 21. Again, so we're skipping the haste now for all the rest of the haste. So all those little small H's we are now skipping. Can you put a Potion Troop in that team? You could put Flask in it. I'm not sure about the other Potion Troop, so a Flask is available this week. But yeah, you can build a Flask Lord of Slaughter build. It does work. Flask has quite a few builds. I'm not sure if we're going to cover a video on it, but we probably will mess with it some point this week. On one of the streams. I'm not sure if we're going to recover an entire video on Flask, though. I'm not sure. We have covered one in the past. I'm not sure there's much to update because it was pretty recent, too. It was like, what, 4 or 5 months ago? Can't remember when Flask came in. Also, this is the first time free-to-play gets it, right? Can any free-to-play player confirm? Because I'm not always 100% certain. Because we don't actively have a free-to-play account currently. So I don't keep track of, like, literally every single free-to-play thing when it happens exactly. I know when most of them are, approximately. But isn't today the first time free-to-play gets Flask? I'm still actually not sure. I'm pretty sure it is, so I'm actually not 100% certain. If this was the first day free-to-play gets Flask. It's either the first or second time it's been available, and I'm pretty sure it's the first. Let's see, we'll take the red over there. Alright, battle number 22. All we have to do is do battle number 2. Perfect. In Puzzle Quest 3, should you create a second hero? Yes. You should create all 5 heroes. It's actually more beneficial to play through the game with all 5 heroes at once and then just prioritize doing one than it is to just only do one. Because you get more loot across everything if you do so. But yeah, in Puzzle Quest 3, you should be doing 5 heroes constantly. But I haven't covered any guide videos on that. I probably should. I've been meaning to kind of cover stuff for it. It's just the player numbers across the entire game has been making me slightly hesitant to. Also, the fact that the game is still tagged with early access. Because last time I covered a guide video, like, almost nothing in it. Like, it's still somewhat relevant for some things. But it would still be good watching to kind of get a general idea. But there's so many things that got changed since then. Like, so many. And that was only a year ago when we covered that one. Let's see. And then we move over here. What do we even take? Earth or Explosion? Yeah, Puzzle Quest 3, like, the premise of it is good. It just needs so much work to, like, get to where Gems of War is. Like, if they want it to be, like, their next Gems of War, it is a mile away from that. But yeah, the game you could definitely get quite a bit of enjoyment from. I would advise playing it mostly free-to-play, though. Like, almost every microtransaction they have in it is not worth it. Hey, 23. So we're gonna fireball the fireball, and then we choose between 3 or 5 as to which one we do. So let me double check what the 2 battles are. 3, and that's not a 5, and 5. Yeah, we'll take 3. So that means we fireball, where are we? We're at 23. So we want to fireball 4 and 5 then. So fireball 4. And that gives us a fireball. We fireball the fireball to get a fireball. Now we fireball 5. And now we do 3. Let me just double check this. Do 3, right? Yes, do 3. Because 3 is lucky. Technically the other one would be a haste, but we're not doing that one. So we'll take the 3 here. Get our explosion down. Ideally, we have a line. Oh, we might lose this one. It's a really rocky start. We're not back into Doom, so I can't go for the other convert either. So we gotta have to go with Lord of Slaughter and hope it lands. And it does. Perfect. Okay. Should be good to go from here. Ooh, that's a really risky cast. I think we just pass our turn. I need to clear this board to be a better board. I'm going to try transforming. We haven't tried for a single transform this entire time. And of course we miss. Oh no, my hero! Oh no, no! I was hoping we wouldn't get any transforms when doing this battle. Or, you know, the enemy getting on us. Like, that's the first thing I thought when I was seeing the 2 battles with each other, even though I didn't even mention it. It's like, we're probably going to get transformed if I pick this one. And guess what happens? Let's see. Like, I thought it would be so unlikely that it's probably not going to happen. Might as well not even mention it, and then it's like, oh, there it goes. Of course. We easily win here, though. The Lord Slaughter might have to die to do so. Alright, let's just hope it lands. Though I could have killed like half my team if that missed. There we go, we got our luck. And now we move forward. So we only have 2 fights left. It might not look like 2 fights, but it is indeed 2 fights. Because we take the final room here. This is the second to last battle. And then we use heroism, and then we're on the final fight. Or sorry, don't use heroism. We use fireball and then do the... Sorry, we have 2 fights left. My bad. The next fight after this is the final fight. Floor 24 would be our final fight. I want to risk this so badly. But I also need a better board to even remotely try risking it. Alright, now we can go for a guaranteed, which is huge. So we do that. Get a huge amount of damage. Do we have a cascade for that? No. So I'm just going to risk this. Actually, do I have alignment? I do, actually. So we'll do that. Get him killed. He's going to revive. Can't really help that. Can I kill him beforehand? No. So I'm just going to do this. Hopefully a purple alignment after immediately. We do not, but we can risk it. Though it's such a risk that I don't think it's worth going for here. So we'll get the little proc, so he is now revived. so that we can now kill him all the way without having to worry about his revive. He leaves his alignment right there. Perfect. It's a really big row, or column, I mean. I'll take the skull over there. Ideally, we have Lord of Slaughter alignment here, or the other one. That works too. A little overkill there. Now we have Lord of Slaughter. That should give us mana for this, which hopefully we have alignment for. It's worth risking, I think. Ooh, that's a bit of a backfire. And now Lord of Slaughter just kills, unless we get really unlucky. Is that worth risking? I'm actually going to pass. Because Lord of Slaughter dies here, we're in a really bad situation. I'm going to play it a little safe real quick. Alright, now we can go for it, because we have alignment right there. Guaranteed. And he's dead. We didn't necessarily need that, but just to make sure we don't randomly die. Alright, now we're on the final battle. Because all I have to do now is Fireball 4. And then we're on the final fight. Because we just heroism the entire final floor. And that's... Wait. Was there... Oh, no. Was there something I actually need to take off of it? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I did it correctly. Because if you had, for example, a luck scroll here or something, you'd probably want to take it. Or power to help your guild or something similar. However, there's nothing of use, so I could just simply heroism it. Because heroism auto-completes the floor, but it does not auto-complete the reward for the other 4 rooms. So if there's a reward there that you need, you actually do have to manually go and battle it. However, there's not. So we can just go fireball this. This should be the unlock. With this unlock, we now bring it into the final battle. So this is the very last fight that we need to do. And then we have completed Tower of Doom this stream. I would hand out a code, but we're unfortunately out of them right now. Let's see. So I'll probably just end the stream on that then. Because our main goal was to complete out Tower of Doom this stream, and that would be the completion of Tower of Doom. And hopefully sometime tomorrow I should be able to go record a video on a Tower of Doom guide. That's a nice, like, comprehensive one. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to break it down or how comprehensive it's really going to be. But kind of like a single isolated video that just kind of goes over pretty much everything you need to know with Tower of Doom. For anyone that still wants info for it. Oh gosh, he might be dead. This is the final fight. It was going to be hard, obviously. Unfortunately, we're running a very heavy auto-win, auto-lose team that is currently trying to auto-lose. Oh, we are literally within one-shot range. Desperate time. Convert them all. You did literally nothing. Gosh, I hate Lord of Slaughter sometimes. I mean, not Lord of Slaughter. I mean, Possessed King. I'm gonna risk it. Good, we didn't get punished for it. I'll take the red there. Take the purple there. How did that give us literally no skull option? We'll take that over. We have a free skull here. I'm tempted to take it. Because the browns can overwrite the skulls, obviously. I'll take that over. Alright, do I risk this? There's no guarantee alignment anywheres. I think it's worth risking, though. Got it. Ooh. This board, though. Wait, he can't take anything over there, though. Like, it looks kind of sketchy, but he can't actually do anything with it. I'm tempted just to explode here. I do also want to pass my turn. So I think we're going to go for this. Oh, yeah, I was trying for Transform mostly there. Then take this over. Then probably go for Leprechaun. No! His true damage killed! No! Our win condition! Come back! They can still win. This is a very weird win. Oh no, I made him stronger! What do you do again? Deal some damage to 3 random enemies. If it's burning, deal double. No, don't do that. That's not nice. That's literally stronger than what was there. How could you do such a thing? Maybe we should remove Possessed King. Gosh, I hate Possessed King sometimes. This is why I don't like Possessed King. Anytime I use him, this is exactly what he does. Like, all the time. I want to cast, but I know he's going to just do that again. Luckily, he made it weaker. He did make it weaker this time, at least. Also, we are halving his level each time, so I guess it's naturally going to get weaker regardless of what he transforms into at this point, but still. Alright, one more skull, and then we just have to worry about this big doom. Alright, this is still winnable. Epic final fight music. Da-da-dun. Okay, I really want to kill it before something else bad happens. So now it's basically just us just skull poking him like crazy until he's dead. It's pretty much this entire battle at this point. No! There was extra turn within sight and I didn't see it. Alright, this is barely winnable. We can't get transform on him, so we're mostly just going to be using it to pass our turn. Is this even winnable? I'd have to hit him with like 5 skulls before he hits me twice. It's definitely doable. It's already 2. I wish he would have gave us something there. I do have the ability to pass my turn whenever I want. I think I want to pass my turn. I would like 1 pass, please. I just need 2 more pokes. Both have to be skull though. I just want to cast like 3 times plus 1 skull poke. Oh, I need to deny blue. I forgot about that. I should probably be doing that. While also moving the board as I need. Oh, that red's really bad to take. This red's better. Nice. Alright, I just need 1 more skull poke. Well, at least we had a challenging final battle, if nothing else. There we go. Easy. Good job, Possessed King. You did something for once. He pulled a leprechaun and won. Anyways, and now we're done. Because all we have to do here is heroism, right? Yep, heroism. And even though we have a floor here, it is now done. Boom, heroism. It just auto-completes your floor. Though do make sure you take the reward from the other 4 rooms. Because even though it gives you the reward of the Forge Scroll, or whatever happens to be there for that final room there, it does not give you the loot for the other 4. But there we go. We're now done with Tower of Doom. Because any time that you go any further than this, you do not get a Forge Scroll anymore from 26 and onwards. So you no longer get those Forge Scrolls. 25 is the very last one. So you basically want to keep doing this until you see 26, and then you're done with Tower of Doom. So we are complete. Same as Isabel. So we're in the complete squad as far as people who ended up doing the entire thing. Hey, someone skipped the power and the luckies. How could you? It's not too big a deal. But he skipped both of them. Because you could tell that he's completed, but he just skipped some of the other things. There we go. Actually, we were only tied with Isabel, oddly enough. We both did exact full completion. But anyways, let's go grab all of our loot. And there's all the other loot for the game mode that you get as your guild completes out the mode. And see what we get for orbs. That's not good. Triple orange. Really? At least we got a major purple. So we got something good from it. But there we go. That is the entirety of Tower of Doom in an hour and a half. A week-long event done in 90 minutes. Though in all fairness, that's about how long it normally takes us to do the other tasks too. Though actually probably closer to an hour. But you know, whenever we have like a reward event kind of task. Or you know, the campaign tasks. But yeah, that's the entirety of Tower of Doom. Hopefully sometime tomorrow I should hopefully be able to get a guide out. Just kind of going over it. I'm going to try to keep it to... I'm not sure how long. The guide will be... I have no clue. But it's going to go over as much info as I can. As clearly as I possibly can, hopefully. It's just going to be a video kind of focused on Tower of Doom. And all the ins and outs info. And as concisely but still elaborately as I can pretty much cover it is the game plan for that. So that's pretty much the game plan. Tomorrow we'll be back, same time as always, an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll mostly be back on the Mimic grind, as well as we might do the faction as well. We're definitely going to be prioritizing Mimics, of course. Oh wait, there's one thing I didn't do. Did I do the dailies? Let me go look at the daily. Oh, those are bad. I don't know. I guess I'll clear out dungeons real quick. But yeah, let me clear these out real quick. Gotta get those juicy dungeons in. Where's my Phoenicia build? I actually have it over here now, so I can just grab it straight from here. I don't have it color-coded, though. Maybe we should go make it red. Though I can't have the name be that long if I have it red, so maybe I'll leave it as is. Because I actually still have all those teams there from when I covered the Explore video the other week. I believe we covered that last week's Monday. So yeah, a week ago. Basically, exactly a week ago. Also, why do I have a headache all of a sudden, gosh? It's probably from all that movement I was doing. My body's not used to, like, moving that much. Or at least not in that way anyways. Yeah, we'll be doing the exercising game for here and there. Gotta get a little bit lower. Because we're 205 right now. Though we were as has 235, so we already made some pretty decent progress just from eating better and Mostly just cardio stuff like jogging and treadmill and stuff. But now we're going to also be doing that other game thing that's basically way too intense. But it's fun. Anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night. Same time as always, as I mentioned, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. Should hopefully have a Tower of Doom video up at some point. Though the people that are doing the stuff on the house, they are going to be around during the day. So it might be up a little bit later during the day. Just because they're going to be making noise most of the time. And it's going to be a long enough video that I want to make sure that they're gone by the time I record it. Unless I can record it tonight. But I have a feeling I won't be. So I'll try to get it out at some point tomorrow. But anyways, guys, enjoy your week. Best of luck with everything. Best of luck with Tower of Doom. Best of luck on the Mimic grind, which will be starting back up again tomorrow night. And we'll go from there. Let's see. Are we thinking about streaming Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness? I don't have a working functional copy of it yet. I have the game itself, but I don't have the console yet. But we might. I might go through the entirety of Gale of Darkness. We might at some point. The next game we're going to be doing as far as next streams, or, you know, that isn't Ring Fit Adventure, is we're going to be starting Triangle Strategy. A lot of people were interested in it earlier, and I also wanted to try the game, but I was busy with Pokemon Legends Arceus at the time, so we didn't play it at launch. However, yeah, we'll be playing it soon on the channel. Hopefully sometime this week. I'm not sure exactly what day yet. Definitely not tomorrow. But at some point this week we'll start it. Maybe this Thursday. Because this weekend we're doing almost nothing for Gems of War. So we could end up starting kind of this weekend then. Because Gems of War streams are going to be, you know, pretty average size this weekend. Since we only have an arena event that I might just be completely ignoring for once. Just to farm the gnomes, to be honest. Because arena events payout is just so bad. And it would also make it so I don't have to do any arena. So we'll probably just mess with farming the gnomes during that time. And continue that grind. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your week. And thank you so much, as always, for the continued support. It's greatly appreciated. Catch you guys